família do Heavy Metal Online. Estamos aqui hoje com a presença de um convidado ilustríssimo, o senhor Juan Brujo, do Briueria, né? E
Olá.
a gente precisa agradecer. Olá, que tal?
Como estão? Todo bem?
Muito bem. Então a gente precisa agradecer, né, mais uma vez a força do nosso parceiro Johnny Z, né, da JC Press e Metal na Lata, que vem ajudando bastante a gente. E vamos lá, a gente tem muitas boas notícias aí, novidades para tratar. So, Mr. Juan Brujo, it's really an honor to speak to you.
Ándale.
I'm very aware that you know how much Brazilian people love you and Brujeria as well. You've been here for about how many times? Would you be able to guess roughly?
In Brazil?
Yeah.
I think three or four times. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah. I can imagine.
2006, the first time, I think.
Yeah. I think it could be more, but anyways. So you're working in a great tour, a celebration tour right now, right?
Yes.
Matando Güeros.
Matando Güeros, 30 years.
30 years, yeah. So how it feels?
About the 30 year, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Yeah. I mean, to celebrate such a great work. I wonder if you. Yeah. Go.
The shows, we play all the songs on the Matando Güeros, and it's good. I mean, it's still, gets the crowd going, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
We never played the whole record, at once, and it's going well. It's doing good. People love it.
Yeah. I'm sure you have like about 7 shows here in Brazil, right? One of them is with Crisium, right?
Oh, good. I like playing with them.
Yeah. So people here are already losing their minds about those shows. So be prepared. It will be amazing.
Yeah, no, we love it there.
Yeah, go on.
They have good crowds there, and they love the metal there, and we love playing it.
Yeah, it will be amazing. So I wonder if you guys had any idea of what was about to come by the time you record and listen for the first time to the Matando Güero album. Have any of you had any idea of how big would be or how interesting will be this journey with this album?
None of us had any idea. We just we put it out. We're laughing we put it out, and the very first day it was released, it got banned in 22 nations, and they were going to send it back to Roadrunner, saying we're not going to sell this, and then they said that we're sending back all the Roadrunner catalog, because of this one, and it started off in a bang. The label went crazy. Roadrunner went crazy with that news, and then they woke me up really early that day.
Yeah, I can imagine how crazy.
Yeah, so I knew it was going to be something interesting with this record, but I never knew that we'd be here talking 30 years later.
Yeah, absolutely. But since then, you released the second album, and then you stopped for a while, and then you came back in 2016, I believe, right?
Right.
Album-wise.
Well, I could explain that because we did Matando Güeros, and then a couple of years later, I met some guy named Pete Wilson who was going to run for president of the U.S. And when I met him, and when he saw me, he turned around and covered his wife to protect her, and I was it was at a Grammy party, you know, and I was just there, and he didn't like that, you know, I was the only Mexican there. So he covered his wife to protect her, and I go, what? And then like 3 months later, he came out with some laws that were anti, you know, Mexican. They said deport Mexicans and put them in jail. And I go, what? I met the guy, and I saw that his face that he was a hater. And I called the guys. We got to do a record now, you know, for this Pete Wilson to, you know, because he's going to run for president, and I can't let, you know, I got to say what I got to say. So the second record came out quick with the Pete Wilson song, where we kill him in the beginning. That one, we had to put that one out fast because he was running for president. And it had to be said that I met the guy. I know what he's like.
Yeah.
And then
I heard that story. Go on.
No, I met him face to face, and it was not good. And then the one in 2016 was Trump. It was Trump. Trump started running for president, and the first thing he says is, "We're going to put a wall on the border for Mexico." And I go, "What?" And so we had to do that record fast too.
Yeah.
Couple singles of Trump, and you know, the Trump sent the Secret Service police to my house with bulletproof vests and guns to talk to me. They wanted to talk to me about these records. I go, "What are you putting out?" With you know, I go, "What the hell?" Yeah, they came to my house with the guns and bulletproof vests, and talking about these singles I put out about Trump.
Yeah. So by that time, you had like enough rage to make another album, right?
Yeah. With the Trump around, we got back into making records and all that. You know, going back into it hard.
Yeah.
Trump motivates. He motivates.
Oh yeah.
He motivates a lot.
So he tried to keep you from writing songs about him.
Yeah, he tried to put me in the mental hospital jail, and came to my mom's house to do it with guns, and I was like, wow. And you know, I told him, you know what, just take me to jail now and make me rich. I need the press. You know, because there was a comedian, Kathy Griffin was her name. She came out with the Trump head in her hand, you know, like Trump's head cut off. And that was our promo for the record we had. Like, we did it a year before, and then she came out with it, and the whole United States went crazy and, you know, hung her. Like, they just hated her. And
I actually have this like a poster
of her
of this. Yeah. I do.
Yeah, crazy. She came out with the head saying that metal bands do it. How come I got in trouble? We can't, you know, but they never mentioned Briueria. But the Secret Service came down to my house saying, "No, we know it was you. You started that head thing." So they gave me a hard time. But they didn't take me to jail. They couldn't. It was like everything they were looking for, nothing was there.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
They thought I had an army of Mexicans with guns and like under the house, and none of that existed. So they wasted their time.
Yeah, I can imagine it was like a rough period for Latin people. I can say.
You know,
I'm just saying that. Go on.
I told him, I just put it out as a joke, showing how much I don't like him. You know, I'm not trying to kill him, and you know, and they're like, blah blah blah, you know, this and this and this. I go, nah, take me out. I'm just joking. Take me in. I'll be laughing. And yeah, they left mad.
Yeah, I can imagine. You mentioned before Trump took like the whole cultural and racism topics 15 years prior, like 15 years back.
Oh,
society-wise.
From the Trump, or you mean the in between the records? Yeah. No, because there was no plan to make more records, and until Trump came out and started talking, and then things had to get moving again. But before that, the Pete Wilson was like in '95, and he was the first Trump And then, but when Trump came out, he was way worse than the old guys. I mean, he was bad.
Yeah.
And he made it to president. He actually made it to president. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So have you ever heard of the former Brazilian president Bolsonaro?
Oh yeah. I remember. I saw him running for president in Brazil because my wife is from Brazil, so I know about him. And I made a comment like, this guy's a Trump Junior. He's a baby Trump. He's gonna he's gonna cause all kinds of problems and lies and everything. And the next day they banned my accounts from Facebook and all. They took them off. I said one thing about him, and they took my accounts away. I go, damn man, this guy's worse than Trump. But he actually got me taken off in one day.
Yeah,
so I go, wow, that's pretty good. I don't even care. It's like it's a different country. I got my own problems here, and he got me cut off in one day.
Oh yeah, he got away with many things.
This guy's worse than Trump. I thought. He's worse. And his followers are worse. They're worse. I go, I feel sorry for Brazil. This guy's worse. Pobrecitos.
Yeah, we need some like 100 Briueria concerts here, so people quit Bolsonaro for good.
Oh my God, Bolsonaro! That guy. I mean, he was worse than Trump. I can't believe it. But but they're gone now, so thank God. But Trump is trying to come back over here.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Bolsonaro it's like the same.
He's coming back
over there. He does the same every time.
I miss Trump. I miss Trump as president. I liked when he was president.
Did you?
Every day I had something to hate. It's like, that guy, every day I was mad. I miss that now. Now it's like I'm bored. I'm looking for Bolsonaro and he's out. It's like,
So I think I prefer a few more years without a new Briueria album than another Trump and Bolsonaro.
I think Bolsonaro's 6 years. Wait, no, or is it 4? 6 years.
He might not be able to run next time for legal issues, because he's done many things, mainly about COVID. It was like total mess here. So hopefully he is not able anymore.
Over here, they arrest Trump every week. They've been trying to put him in jail, and he's still running for president.
Yeah,
he could be in jail. He could become president from jail.
Really?
It's not bad. It's horrible. It's horrible over here. Yeah. It couldn't be worse. But it's funny. It's funny now. So we'll see what happens. It couldn't get worse right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. But let's talk about good things, right?
Yeah.
So Esto Es Brujeria. So September 15th, right? It's coming on. It will be released. Yeah. Right. So what are your expectations about this album?
Oh, it's good. It's a little bit old school, a little bit new. I think there's a lot of good topics on it, and we had fun making it. We had time because of COVID. We were sending songs back and forth. We couldn't get together to play them, so we had a lot of time to do it. So it ended up coming out pretty good. Had some fun with it. Like there's one song, Odio que amo. It's like the hate that I love, and it's about Trump. Like I miss Trump. Songs like that.
I didn't notice that.
The hate,
the whole album.
The hate that I love.
Yeah,
it's like Trump broke my heart because he's not president no more, so I can't hate him. So so it broke my heart that I miss him. So it's fun songs like that are in there, and it'll be good. There's a lot of good songs. There's one out right now that we put out, Machado, which is about dealing with bad drugs that they sell you, and and things like that happen to us, in regular life every day.
So you usually write the most lyrics. How do you like? How's the writing process in general, both for lyrics and the song itself?
It's just the things that happen happen to us, things that we think is funny, things that it's like this happened to me, and then we do songs. We make a whole song about it, and just they're like in Mexico they're called corridos, like stories, song stories and we like to tell the stories on each song, and this one has a bunch of good stories.
Yeah, I think so. So my favorite, I've listened to the whole album, and I can say it's completely like brutal. Every single track it's like heavy as shit. So the production wise, I think it's really interesting. I think it's fresh. The tones are very interesting, but when like the vocals come, it's like total chaos. It's
the vocal.
brutal.
Yeah, I told
really
him
like
just leave the vocals raw as much as you can, because that's the Brujeria style. It's like the first records we wrote and recorded the songs the same day. They're like a lot of those old songs, we just sang them one time and that was it. That was the recording. And really raw in the old, so I tried to keep the same thing of doing it raw. And because if you clean it up, it's not, you lose Brujeria. If you clean up the vocals perfect with the music, then it's different. It's a different band. So absolutely. I like to keep it dirty, and people like, wow, what's going on with the vocals?
Yeah.
But it sounds good. It sounds good, but some people say it's off. Some people say, oh, the timing's crazy. It's crazy timing, but it sounds good to me.
Oh, it's just perfect. Really like it. So my favorite one is Bruja Encabronada. It's
the girl.
The spelling right? The pronunciation right?
That's our Bruja Encabronada, our girl singer now.
Yeah. The female vocal is like brutal. And really like
there's a video.
There's some. Go on.
There's a video of that song coming out, I think next week. We did a quick video because we have to get, show people, we got a girl in the band, new one, and she's brutal, she's ruthless. So that's a great song too. I love that song.
Yeah. So she's been in Brujeria for a while now, right?
She's been in a while. It's hard to get her to go with us on tour because she has TV things to do and movies but every time we could get her, we take her out with us and have some fun.
Yeah, she's badass.
She's great. She's a great musician. She sings great. She does on stage. She's great. It's like everything, and hardcore metal like with us. And she fits. So it's great to take a girl out like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, this song it has some like a bit of a black metal influences. I can tell. It's a bit like jazz black something with like trend picking and blast beat drum. I think it's very interesting.
It sounds great when we play it live together. It's great. It's a great song. It's a great song. I can't wait to do it. We'll see when we could get her to go with us and and start playing that one. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. But Juan, let me ask you about this. The last track. What was happening? It was total surprise for me. I wasn't expecting it.
The one that goes slow and fast.
I'm not sure if we should spoil the surprise for the fans, or we should just speak openly about it. But I mean, it's like a cover version of
the cover. Okay, I didn't know which one was last. Yeah. That one we just did it like for a B-side for a single. So we just did that one. Goes, we got to do it. We can do a B-side. That one works for B-side. And oh god, okay.
So is that already released?
Yeah, it came out with the COVID 666. COVID 666, and that was.
So we can actually talk about it.
Yeah, it's already out.
So it's no surprise.
Yeah, no, it's been out.
Okay, so when I heard the first riff, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. So
good. That's what we like.
Yeah, I really like the song. Actually, not so much the artist at the moment, because I found out many bad things about him during the COVID. You know, many artists became like anti-vax and flat Earth, something like that. And many metal artists became like, I mean, many of my heroes became like, what's happening? So Eric Clapton was one of those. Although I really like this song.
Yeah, it had to be done. We're bored, and let's do this one. All right.
Yeah. But the COVID, was that your idea?
The COVID 666. Yeah, the other one was the cover was somebody else's idea. I said, okay, let's do it. And
it was brilliant. I think it was really.
Doing it in Spanish.
And you translated to Spanish? Yeah.
I translated to try to get as close, with the meaning of. Yeah, try to get the closest perfect meaning that I can. She don't lie, cocaína.
Yeah, I really like it.
That's good. That's a surprise. I didn't think anybody would like it. But that's good. I like it too.
Yeah, I really like it. It's crazy. So let me just ask you a couple more questions, and we'll be done, right? When I heard that I would have this opportunity of interviewing you, I asked a few friends. They're like crazy fans, and they sent me a couple questions. The first one is about soccer. So, do you enjoy soccer? Like, you have like your favorite Mexican and Brazilian soccer club?
Well, not the soccer I like is the World Cup stuff. I like when it's the nation. The World Cup thing is that's my favorite. That I'm a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the local teams or but the when it's the World Cup, I love it. I love the country versus country thing, and then I'm always rooting for Mexico, and then they never, it's hard to get them past the first round. But I'm, I still watch it. I still want my boys to win.
Yeah. So just for the record, this question was made by Robin from Inhasa, which is the Brazilian metal band. They are crazy about you. So the second question is is from my friend Juan Brujo as well. As you may notice, he copies you in everything. So yeah, he's like absolutely crazy. His band is called Canis, which means better in Portuguese.
Right. Okay.
So his question is a bit more deep, I would say. So he asks you, what keeps you going? What keeps you like fighting, carry on the struggle, and like what keeps you going and your motivation?
Well, that's easy because it's when I have to deal with hate against like racism and Trump, Bolsonaro, things like that. They get me mad, and I got to do something about it. I got to do something. I can't just sit here and let them do whatever they want. I got to say something, and that really motivates me more than anything. Is the bullshitting politics and hate, that the way people hate people. That gets me going. Matando Güeros. That.
Yeah.
That one has a lot of reverse. It was angry back then, really bad. So that's what motivates me the most. Don't hate me. Don't hate me or you'll ask for it. Yeah.
So thank you very much. Really, I really appreciate the time.
Okay, man.
And again, Brazilian people are crazy about you. I'm betting you will have like fun with us here. So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
yeah, we always do.
to the
We
next
always
concert.
do. People love it there. They go crazy. That's great. Okay.
Okay. So
What
that's
city
it.
are
Thank
you
you
in?
very
Sao
much.
Paulo? What city are you in?
I'm from Bahia. I'm not sure if you can remember, but you have like 2019 you have a concert at a Dope Smoke Festival in a city called Feira de Santana.
Right.
At the state of Bahia. I mean, it's a lot of shows. So I'm not sure you can remember, but yeah, you played in a near city in 2019.
Wow. Are you gonna go this time around? Will I see you, or
Sorry?
are you gonna make a show this time when we go?
Well, it's really far, but I'm trying to.
Okay, I hope to see you then. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay then. Okay, all right. That's it. Adios.
Bye. See you.
Okay, bye.